do this one.
Hey everybody, this is Dr. Ryan. This is my wife, Dr. Erin.
Hello.
This is your 5 minutes of fire. So today is about how to eat out healthy. I had a friend of mine who just sent me a request just yesterday about doing a video just talking about how to make good choices when you're eating out. And we've kind of gone both ways. We've done the whole, well, we're eating out, we're with friends, we're splurging, it's like a celebration, so let's just enjoy it and just count it as a vacation meal. Then we've also gone to the other extreme, which is, no, we're being really strict, we're not going to eat garbage, and no matter what kind of restaurant it is, no matter what they're famous for, I'm just going to get a salad with olive oil and chicken, grilled chicken. And it's super boring. And it's kind of embarrassing, because you go out with people and they're like, come on, man, you're not going to eat the bread. You're not even going to get something that's on the menu. You always fuss about, making something special. So a couple of just key concepts, when you go out to eat, you should make it fun. You should enjoy yourself. But if you like to go out regularly, like we do a date night, we just got done with a date night tonight. We do a date night at least once a week. And then, sometimes we'll go out again on the weekends if we have friends over or family, or if we're traveling for seminars or whatever the case may be. So there is a way that you can kind of find a happy medium. And really the concept is, if you just stay away from refined carbohydrates, that's probably 80% of the issue. So, things like the giant basket of chips at the Mexican restaurant, the giant basket of bread at the Italian restaurant, or any other restaurant for that matter. If you get a burger or a sandwich, just get it without a bun. That's what we do. There's this place in town called Crafted here that we love, and they serve amazing hamburgers. And so we just get the burger with a side salad, and we just get a lettuce wrap instead of a bun. It's really simple. You don't have to get super creative. You don't have to be a snot to the waiter and tell them 15 different things that you want them to change about your order. You just eliminate the obvious things, which would be like refined carbohydrates would be the biggest one. And then I would try to stay away from like really sugary sauces. That's the other thing. So like if you can substitute olive oil, vinegar, balsamic vinegar, or have them put the sauce on the side. Like, so tonight we went to this place called Sweet Lou's. It's a newer place in town. And we actually got bison ribs, which if you haven't tried those, they're phenomenal. They come in these giant dinosaur bone ribs, and but they also come with this really sweet and sugary sauce. And so we wanted to try the sauce because supposedly they're famous for it, but we just had them put it on the side, and we ended up only using like 2 tablespoons total of the sauce instead of having it being slathered in it and dripping and all over our clothes and our mouth.
More than enough anyway.
Yeah, it was totally more than enough. Like, you really didn't need that much. Most of it would have probably ended up on our laps anyways. So, and then the other thing is, we got, a side of vegetables instead of bread or potato or anything like that. I will say we did get the sweet potato fries, but we split them just because we wanted to try them, because the waitress did such a good job of selling us on them. But that's the thing, you don't have to be a Nazi when it comes to your nutrition. The other thing that we do though, and this is key, is, and I know this sounds a little bit geeky, and it's not just because we're trying to save money, but usually when we go out, in order to curb those hunger cravings and sweet tooth desires, or bad food desires, we'll usually eat just a little bit of food before we go. At least I do. Like, before we went out to date night tonight, I ate a couple of bites of greens, and we cooked some food for our babysitter to watch our kids. And so I just had a few bites of that just so I wasn't starving, because when you're starving, you make bad decisions. That's why it's a really bad idea to go grocery shopping when you're starving, because you'll get home and you'll be like, why did I buy all this? Because I was starving. I was ready to eat my arm off. So going out to eat is kind of the same thing. If you can eat just a little bit, and so that way you're not quite as hungry. To be honest, that's another reason why I usually get wine before dinner, because it kind of curbs my appetite. I know that's maybe not the healthiest way to skirt the issue, but just being honest, a glass of wine and I'm not nearly as hungry as I would have been, going into it.
Yeah, we split the meal tonight, and we are full, and just eat like a salad or something before you go out that is healthy, and then you don't have to worry about it as much.
And excuse me. And that's another trick too. If you know that you're going to go eat something nasty and you just don't care, but you also want to make sure you can get your nutrition in, like your good healthy stuff, that's a great way to do it too. So there's this pizza place in town, and if you know me, pizza is absolutely my Achilles heel. I mean, if you put a pizza in front of me, there's no danger of there being any left when you get back, because I'm just, no matter what goal I have in mind, pizza is just disappearing if you put it in front of me. But the point is, there's a pizza place in town.
Give them a plug.
And the name is Fire Pizza. Doug, we love you. Thanks for the Dougie. It's the best pizza on the planet. And even though most of their ingredients are locally grown and everything else, there's still bread on the pizza, right? Otherwise it wouldn't taste very good. So I don't like to fill up on that stuff. So what I'll do is I'll eat a salad before we go to Fire Pizza, get a little bit full, and then that way I'm not devouring an entire pizza all by myself and then having to be wheeled home in a wheelbarrow afterward. You know, so it's just a way to kind of curb your cheat meal. So that's the second part of this video is, if you're gonna go out to eat, enjoy yourself. You know, don't limit yourself just because you're trying to be healthy, but there are ways that you can kind of work, or, you know, create these little workarounds so that you're not having to deprive yourself and you're sitting there with just salad, no dressing, and everybody else is having a great time. You know, that's boring. That's a waste of money. And you just look weird, so don't do that. But, you know, eat a salad if you're gonna go have a cheat meal beforehand, or just get rid of the refined carbohydrates when you're there, and you can still enjoy your meal. You know, and the benefit is you don't walk out of there feeling like, you know, the night of Thanksgiving because you had two bowls of chips, an entire basket of bread, and the bun on the hamburger, and breadsticks, and all these things. You know, you can actually feel pretty decent about your decisions for the night and actually enjoy it too. So, Greg, I hope that helps you. Keep the questions coming. If you guys have stuff you want me to talk about, we can create a dialogue. You know, I don't know everything, but I'm just giving you tips from things that I've learned from people over the years and little life hacks that I've started to implement to see my health improve over the years. You know, I'm happy to share it all with you guys. We can create a dialogue and do this thing together. And the whole point is that I want to help you guys win at life. So that's your 5 minutes of fire. We'll see you next time.
Bye.